everybody, how's everybody doing? Speed Free 2010 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another Grand Theft Auto 5 vehicle customization video. So ladies and gentlemen, today's video we're going to be customizing the brand new Benefactor LM87 as part of the Criminal Enterprise update. It's a day one car, similar to that of the Pagani Torero XO. It's in the Supers class and you can purchase it from Legendary Motorsports website for the price tag of $2,915,000. Yes, this thing is easily a $3 million supercar. As for in terms of looks, from what I've done in my research, this car seems to be based primarily off of the 1987 to 1989 Mercedes-Benz Sauber C9 Le Mans Endurance race car used in Group C between 1987 and 1989. Under the hood, the car had a 5-liter twin turbocharged V8 which horsepower ranged between 720 to 820. And I also took a look at the car's customization. It's actually pretty good. You can actually keep it in its C9 form right here, but you can also turn it into its successor, the C11, which debuted in 1990. In terms of performance, Bruffy's performance, which is what I'm echoing here, the car has a top speed of 128.5 miles an hour, which is faster than the other Le Mans cars in this game, such as the RE7B and the S80RR, both from Honest, aka Nissan. And it's also got just as much downforce, but it's got a much higher top speed. So basically, think of this car as an S80RR, but with more horsepower. And also, we're also going to be taking a look at the new dealerships that came out last week. It is August the 13th when I'm recording this, so it's on a Saturday. So I'm about a week behind. I apologize for not having this part of the video out not sooner, but some other stuff came up and I never really got around to it. So hopefully this video gets up to it. So the way these two dealerships work is, up here we have Luxury Autos, which is right across from Record A Studios right here. And at best, all you can do is look at the cars, and you can also purchase it. So you can purchase it right now for the same price that's up on the website. So right here, this week it is the Overflood Autark and the Pagani Torero XO, aka this is the most recent car to be put on display. So basically all you can do is just inspect the cars. It's just similar like this, and then you can just purchase it. So yeah, not much to say about that one. But let's go on to the other dealership, which is Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport. And if you listen very carefully to the LM87's engine, yeah, it's got a V8, but if you listen really closely and you hear like a loud whining noise, that's actually not because of the supercharger. Like I said, the car is based off of had a twin turbocharged V8 engine. So the high-pitched whining sound you hear is actually not a supercharger, but rather the racing transmission. Okay, so now here's the other dealership, and arguably the best one, Premium Deluxe Motorsports, aka Simeon. Now basically we walk in here and there are 5 cars instead of 2. So basically you can walk up and inspect the vehicle, and unlike Luxury Autos, you can actually test drive the car or purchase the car. If you decide to take each a car for a test drive. You can test drive it from what I've been seeing on YouTube videos, as many times as you want, but each time you do so, you only get 5 minutes to do so. You can also be able to purchase the cars. However, um, much like the other two cars, each rotation will be randomized. Since luxury auto seems to primarily take cars from the legendary motorsports website, this car tends to take cars from both legendary motorsport as well as Southern San Andreas Super Autos. The main difference between that one and this one is obviously you can test drive these cars, but also if you do decide to purchase these cars, the cars are actually going to be from the dealership. They're going to be a bit more expensive than rather on the website, mostly because they have visual customization added onto the car. So yes, you're going to be buying the car outright, but you're also going to be paying for the visual mods that's attached to it as well. So the car may not look stock, but it will perform stock. So all these cars basically are going to perform stock, but not look that way. So anyway, that's gonna do it for the dealerships. And honestly, personally, I think both dealerships should have had the test drive option anyway. But I'm actually curious. Um, but I'm actually curious, since the Torero XO is part of the Criminal Enterprise update, and we have more drip fed cars coming in a few weeks, is it gonna act like the my question is it possibly gonna act like the test drive feature like it did in what is it, the LS car meet, where we can actually test drive the car before it, about a week in advance before it comes out? Or is it going to be available to test drive the week of its release? So I'm actually interested in how that's going to play out. But anyway, let's just go to my auto shop and just fix up this thing. Get it, customizing it for its own liking. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more if you wish to do so. Feel free to leave a comment down below stating what you liked or didn't like. Feel free to reach out to me in the comment section, or feel free to follow me on Twitter. If not, then I just want to say thank you for visiting and checking out my video anyway, and I hope you enjoy. Anyway, let's get this thing in here. Alright, now that we're here in the auto shop, let's get this baby fixed up. Alright, first things first, we're gonna put on all the standard stuff: armor, brakes, engine tunes, turbo, transmission. I'm gonna keep the light. I think I'm gonna keep the lights the same for now. No, let's do xenon. And I'll go through the liveries after I put on the rest of the stuff. So, there's it. Suspension, you don't have to do it, but I'm gonna keep it stock for now. Transmission, race transmission, put a turbo on it. And I'm gonna tint the windows to light. Well, that's a dark smoke. Alright, now we can go through the exhaust. So we've got 11 different options. So we got standard ones, we have them in chrome, we have them in carbon, we have a single exit versions, we have the oval ones, and then we have these that are plated, which is probably what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna go with the plated titanium right here. And you also have, so excuse me, let me move this camera. And you have different intercoolers. One thing you could, as I just said previously, you can turn this from the C9 into the C7. So I actually took a quick look at this car, so I may end up doing like a mix of both. So okay, so wait, am I gonna Street hood, clean hood. You. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the final option here. Lies liveries. Okay, so you got the racing numbers here with its text in black. There's also a version with the text in white. Forgive me if you can't really see the car. I purchased this thing in blue. So you got the racing stripe here, which is basically the same thing as the previous one. And then you have long bank. Mine. You have hard stand. I don't know. I'm not too well versed in like Group C racing, so if anyone can tell me what these these liveries are references to, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Redwood cigarettes, and you got Debonair. I think I remember seeing this one on YouTube a couple times. Can't remember when. Anyway, you got the mirrors, the primary carbon, black and carbon fiber. Paint these carbon. And you actually have mud guards for only the front fender. So I think I'm gonna keep this one primary, because I think I'm just gonna paint the entire car in primary color. License plate, yeah, license plate's right over there. Sun strip, yeah, black sun strip, and you got ones with different logos on it here. So sun, I really want, nah, I'm gonna take the sun strip off. And you have different skirts right here. These painted black ones are actually, for what I can tell from its success of the C11, I think so. I'm gonna go with that one. And you have different front splitters that go with the car, that are separate from the hood. Now I'm gonna paint the entire car in carbon. Yeah, bolt-on competition. And you have different spoilers here. You have the stock one, you got it in primary, secondary, carbon. You have it in street style, racing style. You have it mounted, which is probably what I'm gonna go for. Probably mostly. And then you have the alt spoiler, which is, I think, is taken from the C11. I believe these are also taken from the C11 as well. So, which one do I want to go for? Do I want to go for one of these, or do I want to go for, I think I'm just going to go with these, kind of like my S80RR, probably. Already the suspension, transmission, turbo, wheels. I think I'm going to keep stock, except I'm going to put bulletproof tires. Put bulletproof tires on the car. Honestly, the wheels on this car, to me, I like, but the street style is arguably the best thing you're gonna go with. But if you take a look, they don't look as wide, so I'm gonna keep it stock for now. I'm not sure if the stock wheels can be colored with the iFruit glitch. And if I did, I would, but the phone I have is incompatible with the iFruit app anyway, so I'm not even gonna attempt to try it. So respray. Okay, I was looking at different colors for this car, and I was originally gonna go with a metallic silver, but I have plans on using that car for another car that I've built later down the line, which will be coming very soon, about 2 videos after the next one. So instead, I'm actually going to spray this in a brushed steel and aluminum to mimic the Mercedes silver that the car was used in. It's either going to be brushed steel or brushed aluminum. So yeah, it's gonna be a brushed steel and brushed aluminum, and I think I'm just gonna do the same thing for the for the secondary color. And I think that's gonna be it. I think. Yeah, so yeah, you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, and all that. Blah 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 blah. You know the drill. So that's the that's the second. No, that's my second Group C race car that I built. So let's just take this thing back to my agency, park it next to my next car that I'm gonna build, and I'll see you all in the next time.